Japan, the strange country.
Japan is a small country located in East Asia. The population is around 130 million people. The total world population is 6.8 billion, which means that roughly 2 in every 100 people are Japanese. Japan's land area measures 378,000 square kilometers. If the Earth's land area is 149 million square kilometers and total area is 510 million, then Japan is no bigger than this red dot. Japan is the most advanced country in Asia. It is second only to America in GDP and is proud of its high standard of living and economic wealth. Life expectancy for Japanese men is 79 years and 86 years for women, which is the longest in the world. Then there are cultural practices such as kabuki, bonsai, sumo, sado, kimono, and origami, all of which have developed into distinctly Japanese traditions. And we mustn't forget, Japan was the first country in the world to experience the destructive power of not one, but 2 atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in World War II. More than 220,000 people lost their lives, and as a result, Japan abandoned its wartime constitution. Tokyo. Tokyo, Japan's capital city, makes up an extremely small area, but it's the heart of Japanese politics, economy, distribution, and fashion, a true megalopolis. Tokyo is the Mecca, the place everyone wants to live, and so in recent years it's become overpopulated to the extreme. An example, compared to an American who can claim a living space of 180 square meters to himself, there are 11 Japanese people crammed into the same space, but in Tokyo alone, there are 192 people squished into the same extremely cramped living conditions. At the famous Shibuya Scramble crossing, for every green light during peak hours, around 3,000 people will cross at the same time. At a Tokyo McDonald's, it's perfectly normal to have just 50 centimeters of bench space per customer. Kinda like being a chicken in a coop, isn't it? Food. From traditional Japanese-style food to Chinese, Italian, French, and American-style junk food, Japan is a nation of food lovers. However, the amount of food actually produced in Japan is only around 40%. It's incredible to think that a nation so obsessed with food lets 23.2 million tons of it go to waste every single year. That's actually more than 4 times the 5.9 million tons of food that gets sent yearly by aid programs to assist starving nations. Technology. Japan is a technologically advanced nation with bullet trains that reach speeds of 300 kilometers an hour and mobile phones that can act as a credit card and television all in one. Robots that walk like humans? Naturally. There are even restaurants that employ robots to make your ramen for you. The toilets in Japan, now they're technological marvels. The seat warms your bottom. The lid automatically opens and shuts. And if you like, your toilet will even wash your... water. In Japan, if you turn on a tap, the water that comes out of it is perfectly safe to drink as is. Being an island country, Japan has water in abundance. But despite this, Japan imports huge amounts of mineral water from Europe, like about 580,000 kiloliters every year. Sushi. When you think Japan, you think sushi. There's the traditional style counter sushi restaurant, but now sushi train restaurants are also popular. You can choose from shrimp, salmon roe, egg, and any number of types of sushi. Recently, you can even order pudding or Korean barbecue. We don't really know why. By the way, the king of sushi in Japan is tuna, with almost 2 million tons of it fished worldwide every year. Japanese people eat 710,000 tons. That's a third of the world's total.